female reproductive part of the flower, which is your gyanecium, and the structure of megasporangium, which is commonly known as your ovule. So we first look after your female reproductive part of the flower, which is your gyanecium. The total ovule is otherwise known as your gynecium, no doubt, but this unit is otherwise known as your, that means this unit is otherwise known as your pistil. That means the unit is consists of three types of parts. One is your stigma, another one is your style, and next one is your ovary. Stigma is a receiving part, that means the total structure, the pistils, it is a receiving part, which is otherwise known as a stigma, and the neck part, that means the hollow cylindrical neck part, is otherwise known as your style part. In the style, the formation of pollen tube takes place. When the attachment takes place, pollen tube interaction takes place. Here the tube formation takes place. That means through the style, the tube formation takes place, and this is your the overall structure is your ovary, that means it is your last part, and this total structure is placed on a base part of the flower. And in ovary there is a ovule formation takes place. Later we also discuss about the ovule. And the style is of two types, that means it may be hollow style, it may be your solid style. The difference between the hollow style and solid style is some of the styles are the styles which are hollow, having a single layer of epidermal, that means epidermal layers are around the style part, and there is a space between the hollow part, means the total part, that means the total part is not covered by cell, that means a single layer is covered by cell. But in solid state, the total structure, that means the total style structure is covered by a number of cells. This is the structure of style and the pistil. If we saw in a flower there is a single pistil, then it is known as your monocapillary. If many pistils are there, that means above one number of pistils, that means not one, above than one, then it is known as your multicapillary. If in multicapillary the structures are, that means the pistil structures are free, then it is known as your apocarpus. If it is united, then it is known as your syncarpus. These terms are quite important. You have to remember that. You also note on it. It is your apocarpus if free. If united, then it is your syncarpus. Let's talk about the ovule. It is all about your gynecium. That means the overall part. Then we can talk about your ovule. The ovule part is attached to ovary in a point. The point is otherwise known as a placenta. Repeat, the point is otherwise known as a placenta. And the stalk-like aviation, that means this small part, the stalk-like structure which develops, that means in the point from which the developmental structure takes place, that means the ovule's development structure takes place. The structure is otherwise known as a funicle. That means the part is otherwise known as a funicle part. Here it is a structure of your ovule, that means it is an anatropous ovule. It is mostly common angiospermic flowers ovule. This structure is mainly consists of two types of parts. That means this is your main part, that is the rounded shape or the rounded shaped structure. It is a megastructure and consists of a number of parts in it, and a rod-like structure part. The part in which the two parts are attached, that means the attachment part is otherwise known as your hilum. But the student who already studied these things in your NCERT book, the structure is not like that. The structure is like that. I am also able to turn my hand also. These are all parts are okay, but that means the structure is just some differentiated structures are also given in your NCERT book, in your common books also, but the parts are all are same. In your structure, they told you that the part, the attachment point is always known as your hilum, but it is not a single point. You may, the point is maybe here, the point may be here, maybe here. That means its total part is always known as your hilum. That means it is the attachment part. If we take an example of your I can also told you that if we studied about this structure of this flower, we also take an example of your any type of structures of your that means a structure consists of a ball in it, a structure also consists of a tank, water tank in it, also a roof structure, whatever, maybe in your engineering structures also. So if we take an example of your water tank, the water tank is placed over here, that means the water tank is placed over here, and there is a structure which gives the support to the tank. Such like that, if I told that you have to place the structure in this way, that means in this way, then you have to put a number of pillars, that means a number of supportives to give that structure strength. That means if the structure is totally strengthened, then the structure is able to look like that. So here a ridges-like structure, that means for development of this structure, that means for the balancing of this structure, that means there is a huge structure is present over here, and the total structure is balanced by a single part. One is a funicular developmental part, another one is a raphe. That means it is, you also say that in your engineering of your pillar, it looks like a rod-like structure. So this rod-like structure is helped, that means the ridges or cells are used, looks as your raphe, and it helps to development of the total structure. That means it is the strengthening part which gives strength to the total structure. And it also consists of, if we go into the structure of this flower, that means structure of this ovule, it consists of integuments, and it is bilayer integument, and we also name it, if we numbering it 1 and 2, if it consists of a single integument. This is your integument part. We are going to outer to inner part of structures. So if a single integument is there, it is otherwise known as a unit technique, and two integuments are there, it is otherwise known as bitechnique. I repeat, if a single integument is there, then it is known as your unit technique. If two integuments are there, then it is known as your bitechnique. It's over. Firstly, we studied about your placenta. Nextly, your attachment part, that means your stalk-like structure, otherwise known as your funicle. Nextly, the reeds-like structure which gives strength to the megastructure is otherwise known as your raphe. I also give your example of your engineering structures. It is your raphe. Nextly, the Q structure. And if you, as we are going to outer to inner part, in outer to inner, this is our first structure. One is your if the integument. If a single integument that, then it is known as your unit technique. If two integuments are there, then it is known as your bitechnique. It is all over your integument. Nextly, the nucellus structure. That means the overall structure, except this embryo sac. Except this embryo sac, the total structure is already known as your nucellus. It is your diploid cells, and this is your haploid cells. Why it is diploid haploid, I tell you later. This is your diploid and this is your haploid cell. And the nucellus, that means the cells which are present in nucellus are helps to development of the embryo sac. Means the cell, the embryo sac which develop the microspore mother cell, also a cell of this nucellus. That means previously it is a cell of this nucellus, and the outer part is known as your nucellus and inner part is known as your embryo cell, and it consists of two types of parts. One is your micropylar end, otherwise known as your micropyle, that means your mouth parts. Another one is your chalazal end, that means opposite to the micropyle. Always micropyle is opposite to your chalazal end. A number of ovule structures are we are going to study about, a number of ovule structure. So this is your micropylar end. That means in that way the formation, the tube, the pollen tube is going to interact to your embryo sac. So it is your micropylar end, that means your mouth part. Then it is your opposite to the micropylar end, there is your chalazal end. Nextly, the embryo sac structure. Embryo sac is consist of a number of cells. One is in the middle there is a nucellus formation takes place, and lower to the nucellus there is a apparatus, that means a egg apparatus formation takes place, which consists of two synergid parts and one egg cell, and opposite to the synergid part and egg cell there is antipodal cells, presence of antipodal cells takes place. Later we also discussed about the total structure of embryo sac, how the embryo sac is divided, why it is known as a 8 nucleated 7 cell structure, why there is a reason also there. So we can study also a number of things about that. So it is the overall structure of your ovule. I repeat again the overall structure. It consists a number of parts. One is your funicle structure, which is attached to your placenta. That means it is a stalk-like structure. A number of reeds-like structure is also present here, which support to the megastructure is always known as a raphe. Reeds of cells are also there. If we going outside to inside, then it consists of two integuments. Then it is known as your pi technique. If a single integument is there, it is also known as your uni technique. Next to integuments, there is a nucellus is present there. It consists of a number of cells. When the total ovule is developed, it may be presence of nucellus takes place, may not be the nucellus takes place, because the ovule is formed to seed. Later, the left stage of the ovule is always known as a seed. So it is your nucellus structure. The nucellus is inner to the nucellus. There is a embryo sac consists of, and embryo sac is consist of 3 antipodal cells to the opposite, 1 egg cell and synergid cells to the inner side, and the egg cell and synergid cell consist of your egg apparatus and a 1 prominent nucleus in the middle part, and the upper part of this structure is otherwise known as the salazar end. The next to the upper part is otherwise known as micropylor end or micropylor. It is also known as your mouthpart. This is your most common anatropous ovule structure. Maybe it also a number of structure, that means it is not a single structure. A number of types of ovules are also there. In types of ovules parts, we also studied about that. Thank you.